Welcome to our channel, USA Coin Spot. In this video I am going to tell you about the Washington Quarter Dollar, United States of America, which are very valuable and rare. If you have them, you can take advantage of them. Top 1. Did you just walk past a quarter worth up to $49,000? No, this isn't a prank. That quarter sitting in your change jar, that one stuck in your car's cup holder, or even the one you almost gave to a vending machine, could be a hidden treasure, and I'm not talking about a few dollars. I'm talking about thousands. So get ready, because what you're about to learn might change how you look at your pocket change forever. Let's dive into a coin that's shocking collectors and breaking price records across the country. We're talking about the 2006 Washington Quarter Dollar from the proof set. Now, before you go thinking this is just another old coin, listen closely. This particular quarter isn't just rare, it's a collector's dream. And yes, it's real US money. Minted, legal tender, and if you're lucky enough to find the right one, you could be looking at a coin worth more than some used cars. But wait, what makes this coin so special? In 2006, the US Mint released proof sets that included beautiful, mirror-like coins struck specifically for collectors. These proof quarters weren't meant for everyday use. They weren't jingling around in pockets or tossed in tip jars. They were struck with exceptional care, with highly polished dies on highly polished blanks, producing a deep, mirror-like surface and frosty, sculpted designs. But even among these specially made coins, some stood out more than others. And that's where it gets exciting. The game changer, era coins, rare strikes, and that one in a million detail. There are specific 2006 Washington quarters from these proof sets that feature ultra-rare characteristics. Whether it's a doubled die, an inverted mint mark, a reverse design flaw, or even an ultra-deep cameo, these coins are nearly impossible to find, unless you know exactly what to look for. And the price tags collectors are putting on these ultra-rare versions? They're jaw-dropping. Here's the part you've been waiting for. How much are these coins really worth? We've seen verified proof set quarters from 2006. The exact Washington design we're talking about sell for serious cash in private auctions and collector markets. We're not talking about a few $100 here. We are talking about real numbers. Try this on for size $2,700, all the way up to an astonishing $49,000. Yes, you heard that right. A single coin. A single quarter. Worth up to $49,000 if you've got the right one, untouched, from a proof set, in exceptional condition, or showcasing a known error. That's life-changing money in a 25-cent coin. But here's the catch, and the opportunity most people have no idea. They overlook these quarters every day. Sell them in bulk. Toss them in machines. Never even give them a second glance. That's why smart collectors, pickers, and resellers are combing through proof sets, estate sales, flea markets, and yes, even old piggy banks. Because someone, somewhere, is sitting on a quarter that could be worth thousands, and they have no idea. So what should you do right now? Simple. Why heavy checkmark? Go check your proof sets if you've got them stored away. Why heavy checkmark? Look for 2006 quarters, especially if they've got unusual features, perfect mirror finishes, or come with paperwork from the mint. Wide heavy checkmark if you suspect you've got something special. Don't clean it, and consider getting it professionally graded. That step alone can add hundreds, or thousands, to the value. And if you don't have a 2006 proof set yet, don't worry. They're still out there, in boxes, in collections, in garage sales. The hunt is part of the fun. Remember, one person's pocket change could be another's paycheck. Or more. This isn't just about collecting coins. It's about discovering history, holding art, and maybe, just maybe, cashing in on one of the most surprising investments hiding in plain sight. So if you learned something today, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, because we've got more hidden treasures to uncover, and who knows, next time, the jackpot might be sitting in your drawer. Until then, happy hunting, and keep those eyes sharp. Asterisk asterisk because that little quarter might just be worth up to $49,000. Asterisk asterisk. Top 2. Have you ever held a piece of pocket change so rare, so secretly valuable, that it could make you thousands of dollars richer, without you even realizing it? Because right now, there's a simple-looking coin, a 1966 Washington quarter, that's hiding in drawers, boxes, old collections, and even random piles of loose change across America. And if you have the right one, it could be worth a life-changing amount of money. This isn't a myth. It's not hype. It's real. And what's worse? Most people have absolutely no idea what they're sitting on. Let me tell you the full story before someone else cashes in on what could be your treasure. Back in 1966, something strange was happening with U.S. coin production. The Mint had temporarily paused the production of proof coins, but they didn't stop creating collector-quality coins altogether. Instead, they released what's called special mint sets, or SMS coins, high-quality strikes that were never meant to go into everyday circulation. These coins weren't mass-handled or tossed into coin rolls. They were struck with extra care, more pressure, and smoother planchets than standard coins, giving them a sharp, almost proof-like appearance. And that's where the goldmine lies. Because among these special mint set coins, especially the 1966 Washington quarters, there are a very small number of coins with extremely rare features. We're talking deep cameo finishes, ultra-sharp details, mirror-like fields, and, in some cases, error strikes so unusual that even experienced collectors do double takes.so. What does that mean for you? It means that buried in some family's attic, maybe in your own collection, or sitting untouched at a flea market or estate sale, could be a single 1966 quarter that holds the power to completely flip your day, or your entire month, upside down. Now here's the part you've been waiting for. Some of these 1966 quarters from special mint sets, especially those with a deep cameo finish, perfect preservation, or a rare die variety, are commanding absolutely insane prices in private auctions and online marketplaces. And I'm not talking about a couple $100. Let me spell it out clearly for you. These coins, these very specific 1966 Washington quarters, have sold for as little as $2,700 and as much as a jaw-dropping $69,000. Yes. That's right. A coin most people think is only worth 25 cents. A coin you could easily overlook or spend without a second thought, could be worth up to $69,000 **. That's not a typo. That's not exaggeration. That is real documented value for the right coin, in the right condition, from the right minting batch. And if you're wondering, how do I know if mine's the one? That's the million-dollar question. Or in this case, nearly $70,000. So here's what you do. Go dig into any old US coin sets you or your family might have from 1966. Look for the special mint set versions, the ones with the cleanest details and smoothest surfaces. Check for cameo contrast, where the portrait of Washington is frosty white against a dark, mirror-like background. Avoid cleaning it. Don't touch it with bare hands. If you suspect you've got a stunner, get it graded by a professional coin grading service. That one move could take your coin from worth hundreds to being worth tens of thousands. Let that sink in. A coin you've already had for years, maybe one you almost forgot about, could hold more value than a luxury vacation, a down payment on a house, or even a brand new car. So why are you still sitting there? Go check. Look through your old coin folders, your dad's desk drawer, your grandpa's cigar box of coins. That one little silver-colored quarter from 1966 might be the exact coin collectors are fighting to get their hands on right now. And if you enjoyed this info, or better yet, if it helped you realize you might be sitting on a potential gold mine, hit that like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because we're going deep into more rare coins that could be hiding right in plain sight. You don't need a treasure map. You don't need a metal detector. All you need is curiosity and the right coin. Remember this, the right 1966 quarter isn't just rare, it could be worth up to $69,000. So go find it, before someone else does. Top 3. You're gonna rush to check your coin collection or your old change jar. Because today, we're diving deep into a coin that could be hiding in plain sight, and it could be worth a jaw-dropping $69,000. That's right. We're talking about the 1978 Washington quarter dollar, specifically the version that came from the official proof set. This isn't your average quarter. This isn't pocket change. This is potential life-changing money hiding in your drawer. Now listen closely, because this part is important. In 1978, the US Mint produced millions of quarters. But the proof coins? That's a whole different story. Proof coins were struck with a special process: highly polished dies, mirror-like backgrounds, and razor-sharp details. These coins weren't made for circulation, they were made for collectors. But here's where things get seriously interesting. Not all proof coins are created equal. Some of these quarters from the 1978 proof set were struck with such perfect detail, such high precision, and preserved in such pristine condition, that collectors today are paying thousands, and I mean thousands, to get their hands on one. Imagine this: a 1978 Washington quarter, untouched, uncirculated, flawless deep cameo, and graded perfectly. How much would someone pay for that? Would you believe me if I told you $2,700? You'd better. Because it's real. But wait. That's just the beginning. Some of these coins, due to minting errors, ultra-high grades, or just incredibly rare preservation, have fetched mind-blowing amounts. We're talking $35,000, $46,000, and yes, even $69,000. Let that sink in. One single quarter. Same size, same look, but with the right mint mark, the right condition, and the right eyes on it, could sell for the price of a luxury car. So what makes these quarters worth so much? 3 words: rarity, condition, and demand. Let's talk rarity. Some of the proof coins had subtle errors, like a double die obverse, misaligned mint mark, or ultra cameo contrast that only happens in the first few strikes. These are virtually impossible to find now, unless someone kept theirs in mint condition from the original set. Next, condition. Grading agencies like PCGS and NGC give coins a grade from 1 to 70. The closer you get to that perfect 70, the higher the value skyrockets. A coin graded 69 or 70 in Ultra Cameo? That's where the big money lies. And demand? Oh, the demand is insane right now. With more collectors entering the scene and people discovering the hidden value in old US coins, prices are surging like never before. Auctions are heating up. Private sales are breaking records. So what should you do? Simple. Go find that old proof set. Maybe your parents or grandparents bought one. Maybe it's been sitting in a drawer for years. Pull it out. Look for the 1978 Washington quarter. Check the condition. If it looks flawless, don't clean it, just get it graded by a professional. Because you never know, you could be sitting on a gold mine. This is not just any coin. This is a slice of American history. And in the right hands, it's worth not just 25 cents, but up to $69,000. Don't sleep on this. And if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more treasure hunting tips, and drop a comment if you think you've got one of these quarters. I'm telling you, this is the kind of content that pays off. See you in the next one, and may your next coin flip land on fortune. Top 4. You better hold on tight because what I'm about to share might change the way you look at your spare change forever. We're talking about a coin that looks like any ordinary quarter. Same size, same color, same George Washington on the front, but it's anything but ordinary. In fact, this little piece of metal could be hiding a payday worth more than some people's cars, and even their homes. This is the 1972 Washington quarter dollar from the US proof set, and collectors are going absolutely crazy for it. Let me break it down for you, because the moment you understand the difference between an ordinary coin and this proof coin, you'll be digging through every coin jar, drawer, and dusty box in your house hoping you hit the jackpot. In 1972, the United States Mint produced a limited number of special proof coins. These were never meant to be spent. These coins were made with a special minting process that used mirror-polished blanks and high-pressure striking to produce razor-sharp details and a dazzling, almost glass-like background. The result? Perfection in a coin. But here's where it gets interesting, and potentially extremely profitable. Not all 1972 proof quarters are created equal. Some were struck so perfectly, maintained so carefully, and preserved so flawlessly that they'd become highly sought after by elite collectors. A handful even feature unique anomalies like deep cameo contrast, early die-state sharpness, and microscopic mint errors that make them incredibly rare. And when rarity meets demand, you guessed it, the price explodes. People assume quarters are only worth 25 cents, but what if I told you one single 1972 Washington quarter from a proof set has been sold for a jaw-dropping $79,000? That's not a typo. That's the actual market for top-graded, ultra-rare proof coins from this year. Even lower-grade examples in pristine proof condition, untouched, uncirculated, uncleaned, have brought in serious money. One collector walked away with $2,700 for a single coin. That's what I call turning pocket change into treasure. But these coins don't just come knocking on your door. You've got to look for them. Start with proof sets, especially ones inherited from parents or grandparents. Check for the 1972 S Mint mark. That S tells you it was struck at the San Francisco Mint, where proof coins were made. Now here's the trick. Don't just look at the year and mint mark. Study the surface. If it looks like a mirror and the design is super sharp and frosted, you could have something extremely valuable. And if the coin has never been touched and you see no scratches or blemishes under a magnifying glass, you might be holding a 5-figure payday. Professional grading is the next step. Send it to a trusted coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. If your 1972 quarter comes back with a grade of PR69 or PR70 deep cameo, you're not just in the game, you might already be winning. Think about it. One coin, a coin that's been sitting in a case or a box for decades, could now be worth $35,000, $52,000, or even that golden number, $79,000. And the best part? These coins are still out there. They haven't all been found. Yours could be next. So before you spend that quarter on a candy bar or drop it in a vending machine, take a closer look. Because that 1972 proof Washington quarter might just be your hidden treasure. Smash that like button if this blew your mind. Subscribe for more insanely valuable coin stories. And drop a comment if you've ever come across a proof quarter in your collection. You never know, your story could be the next viral coin legend. Remember, in the world of rare coins, knowledge isn't just power, it's profit. See you in the next video, and good luck hunting down your fortune.